When you were a kid, did you have a treasure box? Now, it might have been an old cigar box or a school box, one of those cardboard boxes with a flip-type lid. Maybe it was an old cookie tin, one of those metal tins. What did you put inside of the box? Was it perhaps a rock from a hike, or maybe a bird feather? Or maybe it was a memento, a ticket stub from a baseball game that you went to with your dad, or maybe a museum that you went to with your mom, or maybe it's some old pictures. In any case, we often had treasure boxes as a kid. Now, as adults, we still have treasure boxes, but often our treasures that we accumulate are not necessarily ones that you can fit into a box. Nonetheless, I'm going to use this box to illustrate the concept of one financial instrument that I think of as a box for our grown-up financial assets, and that is a revocable living trust. And I think of this as a box for our financial treasures, but when I talk with clients, I find out that there's often confusion about what exactly belongs inside of the box. Now, the following are 4 types of assets that you need to put into your trust. One of the problems that I find when meeting with clients is that their box is empty. Now, at some point in time, they went to an attorney, paid a considerable sum to have them draw up a trust agreement, and then never funded it. They ended up paying a lot of money for an empty box. Now, to fill up the box, you must go through the time-consuming process of retitling your assets in the name of the trust. Now, this is time-consuming for you, but much less time-consuming and expensive than having your assets probated when you pass. Asset number 1, real estate. The first asset that is generally placed in the trust is your personal residence. Now, usually your attorney who drew up the trust for you will assist you with this transfer. It'll involve creating a new deed and naming the trust as the owner of the property. Now, this deed needs to be registered with your county. In Maricopa County, it's a small $12 charge to file it, and you receive the new deed back once it has been recorded by the recorder's office. Now, you need to go through this same process with any other real properties that you own. This might be a vacation home, it might be a farm, a rental property. Any other real property that you want in the name of the trust has to be retitled and redeeded. Number 2, family businesses. You may ask, what if I own an LLC or a corporation? Now, if you wish to keep the business entity intact, you will need to change the ownership of the business to the new trust. Now, sometimes you can do this directly through the State Corporation Commission. Keep in mind that there may be legal or tax reasons impacting your business titling, so be sure to consult your attorney and your accountant before placing these assets into your trust. Stop 3, the bank. Your next place that you should visit is the bank. Be sure and retitle all taxable accounts in the name of the trust. Now, sometimes I find that people will set up joint accounts with their children so that their kids can help pay bills in case of an emergency. The problem is that if your child gets into an accident or files for divorce, your bank account may be seized since their name is on your account. Now, since most trusts allow for successor trustees to act when grantors are not able, there should be no need for these extraneous bank accounts. And finally, number 4, stocks and bonds. You will need to retitle all your brokerage and other taxable accounts in the name of the trust. These would be any accounts that you receive a 1099 int, div, or B at the end of the year. And don't forget those savings bonds that you've tucked into the safe deposit box. Now, I am a certified financial planner and a CPA. I approach financial planning from a tax and investment perspective. I'm not an attorney and I don't give legal advice. If you would like to meet with me, give our office a call at 480-503-0050. Also, click here to find out more about what assets generally shouldn't go into a trust, and here for how to set up your beneficiary designations.
This has been a Loki production.